Hey, what's up, YouTube? Belton here. Got a really cool craft for you guys today to go over. This is by far the coolest pair of boots that I've ever made. In fact, the most expensive, the best, the rarest, bar none, the greatest single craft I've ever done in this item slot. This is one of those crafts that I get kind of really excited about, something I've never done before, something that has never been done before. So I'm going to go over that craft with you guys here today. And we're also going to do the very final Hinakora's lock and veil to finish it off. So hopefully we can kind of share that final experience with you here. But if you take note, we've got the 30 quality Warlock boots, the new base, with unwavering stance, +1 endurance charge, and T1 local ES percentage. On top of that, I've got the +1 to level of socketed strength gems, T1 int, T1 fire res, and the double tier 1 energy shield. You can see the boots have 386 energy shield on them. And what we're going to be doing at the end here is using the locks and the veiled orb, try and get that suffixes cannot be changed replaced with a to an unveiled mod, so that we can get move speed on there. So with respect to how the boots were made to this point, I wrote this down for you guys to be nice and succinct. I will leave a link to this document below in the description in case anyone's curious. But step 1, buy item level 84 Warlock boots with 30 quality. Those are 50 to 80 divines. Used Harvest Synthesis to get 3 implicits. That is a 1 in 16 chance, by the way. You can imprint the boots as magic and revert the imprint if you do not hit the 3 implicits. However, there is a cheaper way using the move speed vendor recipe, which is Quicksilver, boots, and 1 augment at the vendor. I can show you guys that here quickly. A lot of people perhaps don't know about this or maybe might have forgotten about it. But it still very much works, and it is particularly strong in this league because of the, how expensive quality stuff is. Oops. Why is that going like this? Oh, I feel like the vendor recipe there seems to be overriding it. I'll show you on these pair of boots. Sorry about that. There we go. So you don't want to obviously do this with an influence pair of boots, but as you can see here, we use the augment, the Quicksilver flask, the pair of boots, and it'll come back to you with the exact same item level. It'll maintain the same quality, and for a synthesized item, it will remove the amount of it'll remove the synth implicits, but you'll still be able to maintain the quality and the item level. And because the the quality gear is so expensive this league, that can be very valuable. You could obviously just use the imprints, but imprints are about 1 divine each, so that'll save you about 16 divs on average if you're trying to get the 3 implicits. The vendor recipe for that you can also use on weapons and any item that has a vendor recipe as such. Now, so the next one, use Sacred Orbs to get to 100% base percentile. Step 4, use Vivid Vultures to get Unwavering Stance. This is a T0 rarity synth implicit, and it takes approximately 2,000 vultures on average. I hit this in about 750. Step 5, use Krachix and Vultures until you hit +1 endurance charge, which is also a T0 rarity, also meaning it's about a 1 in 2,000. But that also, since it's the second mod, it'll have a 33% chance to replace the pre-existing Unwavering mod. I hit this after 2,100 Vultures and about 650 Krachix. Step 6, use Krachix and Vultures until the 3rd implicit is hit. There are a few options here: 5% int, 20 flat int, onslaught, 25% local ES percentage, 15 flat ES. These were like my pool of acceptable keeps. The Unwavering and the endurance charge were like the anchoring mods. Those were the big chase ones. Step 7, use Faceted Fossil to get +1 strength gems. This is to give +1 to level on Empower and on Smite, so +2 levels to Smite. You can isolate this as a suffix using suffixes cannot be changed and Scour to isolate it as a magic mod, and then craft suffixes cannot be changed. And then you can imprint, Regal, Reforge, Exalted, and Null until you get +1 gems, T1 int, or T1 fire res, or any other T1 elemental res, as you can harvest swap them. So like fire to cold, cold to fire, cold to lightning, etc. Alternatively, you can also just use a Faceted Fossil and a Fundamental Fossil. I say this as if it's quite easy. This process probably took us, what would you say, low tech, 6 hours at least. This was a rather
Oh
frustrating.
yeah, at least yeah. This was a very frustrating step.
But yeah, very
Considering
frustrating
it's not a
step.
very expensive step.
Yeah, the faceted fossils are a pain in the ass to get. Step 8 would be to divine the suffixes. So you've now got your implicits and your suffixes done. So moving on to step 9, now we're on to our prefixes. So you're going to block mana on the bench and then exalt for a 1 in 40 chance to hit T1 ES or T1 ES percentage. For the times that you don't hit either of those after exalting twice, you remove the bench mod, go down to the menagerie, use a Wild Bristle Matron, which will give you guaranteed suffixes cannot be changed. However, Wild Bristle Matrons are only 0.6 divines, whereas if you were to craft suffixes cannot be changed on the bench, it'll cost you 2 divs. It's a pain in the ass having to go back and forth, but saving 1.4 divs per craft every 20 seconds, obviously worthwhile. After you hit the first T1 ES percent or the T1 flat, you have then a 1 in 33 chance to hit the second tier 1, assuming you're blocking mana. If the exalt fails, use Wild Bristle Matron and attempt to annul the bricked exalt so that you can attempt to exalt again. This was actually the only stage of the craft where we got lucky, as it were, as in we got above the average amount of attempts that it would take, as we hit the double tier 1 on the 7th exalt. From here, you craft suffixes cannot be changed, and you divine the ES prefixes, which will cost 99 divines on average. So you can see here, that's the stage basically we are at this exact moment. With the suffixes cannot be changed, and then the 39 to 49, which is a 1 in 11, the 92 to 100, which is a 1 in 9, 9 times 11, 99. Then from there, you're going to use Hinakora's Locks and a Veiled Orb for a 1 in 3 chance to remove the meta mod with the Veiled mod. You then want to unveil for a 95% chance, approximately, to either unveil Movement Speed and Chill, Movement Speed Onslaught, or Movement Speed, Movement Speed. After that, we'll use the Omen of Blanching to get 3 white sockets, and then use the Harvest Bench to turn the final socket white. Some fun facts or some notable things with the craft. The total crafting time was 50 to 60 hours. That was over the course of 5 to 6 days. 2,200 vultures, 700 Kracheks, and about 4,500 to 5,000 divines. Some notable elements about the boots themselves. They are the world first endurance and unwavering boots. That's across all leagues. If you take a look here, Settlers any and Standard any. In fact, in Settlers League, there is only a 1 pair of boots, period, that has even just the unwavering. And on Standard even, there's only 20 of them. So that's an incredibly rare mod to get the 2 of them together, as I mentioned. Has never happened before. And bar none, this is the rarest and hardest craft possible, this league on boots. Because it's not commonplace to use Grace in March of the Legion anymore, I think that swapping it up for this provides a lot of functional utility. Unwavering obviously allows you to get that stun immunity, in particular playing Scion. Endurance charges are incredibly strong, and having close to 400 ES while still maintaining a +2, the res, and the int. Just really, really well-rounded boots, and something that I was super excited to craft once the idea came to me. And my friend Low Tech here, who you've heard us a couple times, but you could say hello, Low Tech.
Hello.
Yeah, there we go. Low Tech was a partner with me on this, and an equal partner in every effort that I put in. He matched, so I wouldn't have been able to do this without his help. But yeah, you're all caught up here. I do also have a list of, in case anyone is curious, while I was rolling the vultures on the boots, you can see here I did, I'll move that, you can see I marked down all of the sort of noteworthy implicits, and marked down how many times I hit those. So 2,124. You can see we basically hit every single mod at least once, with the exception of Onslaught, +1 max fire res, Vitality, RMR, and that's it actually. And we hit every other single one. So you can, this is not obviously enough data to deduce or to take any real lessons away from, but in case you're curious, I'll also link this below in the video. And then, of course, I will link those crafting instructions as well. So, yeah, that catches you guys all up. And so now, for the fun part. Wish me luck, guys. First one did not hit. We will use a Chrome to remove the lock. Second one did not hit. Third one did not hit. Fourth one did not hit. That's a cool 340 divs. Oh, the fifth one did not hit. Oh my god. I was doing that.
I was prepared for you to fail here.
No, that's not why I'm saying. Oh my god, look at my screen.
Oh, that's crazy.
Why do I tease myself? Can you screenshot that? I'm afraid if I press screenshot, I'm accidentally going to left click it. The odds of that happening are like 1 in 320, something like that. So that would cost 45 mirrors or so to get back. Did you take a screenshot?
Yeah.
Oh. Can you throw lock in the goat stash?
2 more. I was hoping you would fail. I'm ready for more camera time.
Are you going to put them in the officer tab or the crafting team?
There we go.
There we go, thank you. Oh, goodbye, my +2s. Holy shit. 6-1 failed. Oh! Oh, our final lock.
Exactly as planned.
Exactly as planned. And we get the fucking double move speed. Let's fucking go. There it is, boys. Oh, we got the best one. We got the best one. Fucking A, boys. Oh, man, what a craft. We're going to have to discuss potentially dividing that because we got the absolute bottom roll of the double move speed. But, oh my god. Wow. Well, there they are, guys. Folks on YouTube, before I start gushing over myself, I feel like that's everything pertinent that you need to see there. I do have a mirror shop up for this league. You know, I had a bit of a later start going on this league. Missed about half of the first couple weeks just because of some family stuff that took me away from the game. But been kind of catching up, playing a little bit of catch up here. We've got that amulet that you guys have seen. I actually did mirror craft a chest as well today. I'll make a separate video for this. We got the triple charge ring we're working on. And now the boots will be on there. So I'll leave a link for the thread on here as well. The boots will probably be somewhere around 200 div fee. TFTs, most of them have crafted mods and tier 2s all over them, and they're about 160 or 180. Not that TFT is like the benchmark there, but I think that's pretty fair. I'll talk to Low Tech after just to discuss, but as I mentioned, it was close to 5,000 divines, so it'll probably be somewhere in the 150 to 200 divine range if anyone wants to mirror it. And I'll leave a link, of course, for this below. If you guys have any questions about the craft, please feel free to leave a comment. Anything that you want to see me craft in the rest of the league, let me know. Any thoughts, leave them below, and I'll be sure to comment. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you got some value out of it, leave a like, sub, all that crap. And I'll see you soon. Peace, YouTube.